Right. I like talking about things after the initial wave has died down. You know, people make all their fanfare and it's all this noise. Finally dies down. Then I like to say stuff. And in this case, it's the Shannon Sharpe business. Simple fact of the matter is this: I don't see anything wrong with what he did. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all. I don't care about the age difference, and I'm going to explain. I'm going to show you in detail why I don't care in a second. I do not care. She was 18 or over. She chose to do what she did. She is literally a prostitute, sex worker, whatever is the nice term for it. I don't see what the problem is. Okay? She chose at 19, or whatever the hell age she was. Some say she was 21, some say she was 19. She chose to do what she did. She chose of her own freedom and free will. Frontal lobe development. I don't care about frontal lobe development. I don't care what real or supposed science supports frontal lobe development not achieved until, 27 or some crap like that. I don't care. Irrelevant. Especially if you're going to sit here and say that somebody is an adult when they're 18. If you're going to come with frontal lobe anything, well then that tells me that the age that the age of legality, the age of majority needs to be 27 then, not 18. I don't see anything wrong with what he did. In fact, so much so that I hope once this whole thing is done, he goes back to doing it again. Goes back to banging out 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old girls. They're choosing to do this. She chose to do OF. She chose to do prostitution. She could have. She is also strong, smart, independent, don't need a man. I'm pretty sure she's some sort of badass boss baddie, feminist, boss girl bitch. She could have gone to school. She could have gotten a regular job. She could have done whatever, but I guess this makes more money. More money. More money. Which now leads me to the reason why I definitely don't care. I actually got into it with somebody on Facebook back and forth because, well, I'll come back to that in a second. But here's what we're doing. Gaston Glock. I'm sure you all know this name here, Glock. Yeah, that Glock. This man was born in 1929. This woman, oh my gosh, she's named Glock too. Yeah, guess why? She was born in 1980. Let's bring the calculator over. Where is this calculator I had? Bring it over so you all can see in real time. 1980 minus 1929. This man was 51 years old when she was born. Okay? 51. As you just saw in real time. She married him in 2011. He died in 2023. So, and she married him when she was what? 24, is it? What is it? 2011. 2011 minus 1980. 31. Plus 51. She married him at 31 when he was 82. But you have a problem with Shannon Sharpe banging down a 19-year-old. What, you want to come with? Actually, you know what? I'll come to that later. So that's one. Then we have this man right here, James Howard Marshall II. 1905 is when this man was born. Okay. Anna Nicole Smith, born 1967. Let's bring the calendar back, or calculator rather. 1967. Hold on, 1967? Yes. 1967 to 1905. Where's this thing? 1967 minus 1905. He was 62 when she was born. Okay? This man died in 1990. Oh, no. Died at age 90. Okay? He died in 1995. He married Anna Nicole Smith, somebody 62 years younger than him, in 1994. Am I to really understand, really believe? So we have 51 and 62. I mean, what is this? Is it only that white guys are able to do this? Is that it? But the moment it's a black dude, and I guess a black dude with a white girl, that it's a problem? Huh? Then we have all of Hollywood. Okay, I think we all know about Hollywood and their age gaps. But yet there's a problem with what Shannon Sharpe did. Really? I don't think so. All right? 44. This woman is like what? Beginning of Gen Y or the absolute end of Gen X? And this dude is what? Beginning of World War II generation or maybe end of silent generation? Look. But yet there's a problem with what Shannon Sharpe did. I don't think so. In fact, let me look up one more person. Wilhelm. These Germans. Or Austrian Germans. This man is 50. 50. And from what I've come to understand, this man can't, not that he can't, won't keep a girl above the age of 25. Half his age. So literally fucking, she was born when he was 25. Right? I mean, let me know. Is it just white men that can do this? That can get with girls 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 years younger than them. And, there's nobody says anything, but the moment a black man does it, or maybe it's just a black man does it with a white girl. I mean, what is it? Is it because, oh my God, she's the perfect age for having kids, we need more white babies or something, the death of the white race or something? Is that it? Y'all are scared of big bats on big blacks or some shit? What is it? What the fuck is it? Do explain that to me. And this man is just banging down this bitch. It's not like he's even... In fact, let me see what the hell this bitch looks like. Shannon Sharpe. Lawsuit. Shannon Sharpe facing $50 million by a woman claiming... Who is the woman? Who is the woman? Who is the woman? Oh, don't want to hear this. I do not support. Fuck. Shouldn't. I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Okay. Shannon Sharpe isn't phased by. Of course not. And I hope he, man, I hope he finds a girl on her 18th birthday and just drills her the fuck out. Okay, sounding like white Hispanic. Surprise, surprise. Let's see some images. Whatever the hell she looks like. Yeah, this seems right. Whatever the hell she looks like. Like, look. People have no problem. Except now Shannon Sharpe is doing it and now it's a problem. I don't think he should have paid anything, Shannon Sharpe. Hitmen are infinitely cheaper. That's all. That's as specific as I'm going to get. And I hope when all this is said and done, I hope when it's all said and done, he just goes on like a year-long spree of just finding girls that on their 18th birthday he's just dicking them down. Okay, I fucking hope. I hope, cause that is. I don't know how common this name is that I'm not associated with. Okay, yeah, whatever. I sincerely hope, because this is insane. Right. So, yes, I don't accept this whole frontal lobe business. If we're really going to go with that, then the age of majority needs to be raised to whatever the hell is this supposed frontal lobe development age. Short of that, nope. Next thing is, for anybody that wants to come with the argument, and I guess I'll probably wrap it up with this. For anybody that wants to come with the argument of, oh well, oh my god, just because 18 is the age of is the legal. First of all, feel free to go do some research. I already know why this is. I've done the research and I've looked at the documentaries and all of that. Before this administration gets rid of the NEA completely or completely warps it to where you can't find the truth, go look up why 18 specifically is the age of majority. It has nothing to do with protecting kids. Okay, I can tell you that right now. Nothing at all. Feel free to go look up why 18. What's so great about 18? Why not 17? Why not 19? Why not 16? Why not 20? Why 18? So for those of you that are going to come with the argument of, oh, well, the only reason you're going down to 18 and not younger is because of the legal. Well, what if they removed it? Or what if 16 was legal? Okay. What if 15 or 14 was legal? See, and the reason why I'm sitting here pressing on that is because people want to sit here and say, again, despite the fact that these ladies at 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever the hell, I don't think that's her, want to claim how they're strong, smart, independent, and this and that, and blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden now, they're being taken advantage of? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. They are not being taken advantage of. Why? Because for some odd reason, when the dudes that are 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 1,000 years older than them are broke, these, oh my god, no frontal lobe development girls, 18, 19, 20, 21 and all of that, seem to have no problem saying no to those men. These women have no problem saying no to men that are broke, no matter how young or old they are. So why is it that when all of a sudden he has money, she's just incapable and oh my god, power dynamic, this and... No. Absolutely fucking not. Okay, whatever. Absolutely not. You do not get to sit here and talk about how you can vote. You get to affect my life via voting. You get to sign legal documents and stuff like that. You get to sit here and do. But the moment it comes to sex, all of a sudden, you're being taken advantage of and powered. Nah, sorry, that white woman feminist bullshit does not work on me. That is fucking insane. That is fucking insane. Fucking insane. She consented, okay? She wanted all that shit. All of it. All of it. She wanted all of it. The fuck out of here. And now, because he's probably cutting her off, because he has more important things to do than her, okay? Then she wants to come talking about how she... I hope when he is done, he just goes on a year-long spree of just dicking down girls that turned 18 at 12 midnight. Just out of spite. Because it seems to me that all these other dudes... Ah, shit. Lost it. Whatever. That all these other dudes are able to do just that. With no problem. And lastly, I'm going to say this. For all the people that want to sit here and try to throw around, oh my God, well, if it wasn't for 18, they'd be going after 17, 16-year-olds and all that stuff. What if that was the age? And of course, you know full well what they're going with. Oh my God, pedophile. Assuming you even know what pedophile is and what is required for it to actually be considered pedo, P-E-D-O, as opposed to, what is it, H-E-B-E, right? Or H-E-B-A, whatever is the correct term. For teens versus prepubescent. I'm going to say this. And actually, I'll bring it back to my face. I'll bring it back to my face and directly. Number one. With the way these girls are moving in today's day and age, and apparently, as you see with women past, the way they moved as well, this appears to be just women as a whole. It's not even today's day and age specific. If I am 100 years old and I can still manage to get either via money or just off my handsome centurion looks, some girl that's 18 or 19 or 20, I'm banging her out, even though I'm old enough to be her great-grandfather. I don't care. I don't care. Why? These girls do not care. They would rather go that route of banging some dude that's old enough to be their great-grandfather, me at 100 years old, busting nuts balls deep in some 18-year-old, right? Than going to get a job. Than, to quote Dave Chappelle, or paraphrase, quote, get off the bus and walk. They would rather do that for money rather than struggle in the trenches, in the doldrums, in the sewers, like the rest, like the vast majority of us have to do. Like many women and most, if not all men. So if they want to do that, fine. Hey, I go out busting some nuts in some tight, vice grip tight, wet snail trail shit, to quote Ali Wong, that pussy that does a snail trail thing because she's young, like was it Baby Cobra, I think was that special that she was talking about. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't. This whole video came about because I actually wanted to talk about this, but then also because in some Facebook group, 90s Nostalgia or something, I got into it with some girl because I said if I wanted kids, I'm gonna be stuck having to chase down some girl that's what the hell did I say? Some girl that's 20, like in her teens or 20s, like late teens to 20s. I said 20s or under. And of course, everyone thought that meant, oh my God, I'm going to try to get as close to 18 as possible. When I said 20s or under. 29 is 20s. I'm 38 right now. And if I don't want to have to deal with that geriatric pregnancy business and all the problems that that could lead, I'm going to have to get a girl that's 20s and under. I said 20s or under, but they took that to mean 18, and let's see if we can tiptoe behind 18 or in front of 18. And that's also what prompted this video. But bringing it back to the whole pedophile thing, because that's what a lot of people are trying to hint at, that the only reason why guys aren't going for younger than 18 is because of laws and all that, and they're really closet pedo. I'm going to end the video on this note. Some of the richest, most powerful, most successful, most untouchable, most above the law, despite what society wants to say about nobody being above the law. Okay, sure. People, and that's men, much less women, are full-on pedophiles. Full on. We're not talking hebe, no, not even teens, although of course they'll take them. Hebe aside, pedo, full on prepubescent, okay? And again, that's men, much less women. Yeah, the women too, which nobody wants to admit to or accept as being possible, or accept where it's not societally accepted to exist. Yeah, the amount of women that are pedophiles and they get to go on unscathed because everybody's looking at the men. They're only getting so comfortable now. That's why you're finding all these teachers. They're getting so comfortable and sloppy. That's why you're finding all these female teachers that are getting dicked down by these naturally, in some cases, full-on pedo. Some of the boys were 10 years old, but a lot of these teenage boys, underage teenage boys. If we looked at the women the same way we looked at the men, you'd be catching a whole hell of a lot more women. My days doing security and having to be on the dark web prove that. Richest, most powerful, most successful people. Therefore, you trying to call me a pedophile because I'm 38 and I want an 18 to 21 to 25-year-old girl, if I happen to end up wanting kids, right? If nowhere near that right now, not in this economy, not with the cost of living, nothing. But again, to avoid the bullshit of a geriatric pregnancy, right? I'm getting myself healthy, but I can't, and all that, but I can't trust that the average woman is going to do that, especially when she doesn't even really have to. So you gotta go younger and hope for the best, right? But yeah, richest, most powerful, most successful, blah 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 people, full on pedophiles. So that's not the insult that you think it is. It's really not. Okay. So finally, again, Shannon Sharpe did absolutely nothing wrong. Oh, by the way, on that last thing about that pedo business, as much as we want to think that they're all localized in Hollywood, in the Hollywood area, the vast majority of them are not in Hollywood. Okay? Not in Hollywood. That's as specific as I'm going to get about that as well. But closing on Shannon Sharpe, again, once this guy gets past this, and he will, there's no way in hell she can possibly there's no way in hell she can possibly win this. I've seen the interviews with Shannon Sharpe's lawyer. There's no way in hell he can lose this. He can't lose this if he pays to lose, like if he actively tries to lose. Okay? Right? Again, I hope once it's all said and done, he just finds girls, 18-year-old, 18 on their 18th birthday, and just bangs them all down. Just for a whole year, just out of spite, just out of fucking spite. Fuck this society, just out of spite. He just bangs out all. And you know what? Make sure they're white too, because apparently this something tells me if he was doing this to an Asian girl or an East Indian girl or obviously black, nobody would be caring anywhere near as much. But for some odd reason, the white girl or white passing, I know it might probably Hispanic, but whatever, white. Let's not play dumb with that anymore, right? The white girl that's of childbearing age, and we need them untainted to have these white babies. Just go out and just bang the whitest, just snow white, light bright, dude. Just go out and just destroy them. Just 18th birthday. Just wait until their 18th birthday, 12 o'clock. Hold on. Y'all need to see this. Just out of fucking spite for this society. This is fucking insane. And that's it. That's it. I've been wanting to say all this for a while now, but I wanted the wave to go out. So, that's it. Later.